Hi, I'm Rosie Slosick of themoneyhaven.com, and I mentor women to get clear about their finances so their business grows and their creativity flows. And what I want to talk to you today about is direct debit. Now, you might quite often think that direct debits are actually really complicated for you to provide for your business, but actually it's really simple. So, and why would you want a direct debit? Now, the reason you'd want a direct debit is because, of course, one of the biggest things that can often take a lot of time and energy and just generally money blocks is putting invoices in and getting paid by your clients. Of course, the perfect clients pay immediately. But quite often, particularly if you're something like a VA, or you're doing social media, or you're doing something which actually involves regular amounts of actually, relatively speaking, quite small payments, so for example below £100, it's a thing for your clients to actually have to spend money, and I say money because basically it takes time to actually go into their accounts every single month and to basically send you what is a small payment. And they've got it on their to-do list. You have to wait longer to get paid because it takes longer because they have to do it. And generally, it's just a pain in the butt all round. If you have a set amount, of course, then that's fine. You can actually ask your client to set up a standing order, but quite often that's not the case. And sometimes you don't actually even want a standing order because you want your clients to ideally send you more work, and more work is different amounts of money. And that's not what a standing order is for. So the beauty of a direct debit from you sending out invoices perspective is the fact that you still send out the invoice, which of course can be done automatically. But the beauty is the fact that you're going to be paid every single month. There's no need to send reminders. It's all done automatically. And of course for your client it's absolutely brilliant because all they have to do is just set it up and boom, it's done. It's absolutely brilliant. And of course, if you do want to do a bigger project for a client, say for example there's a small amount of regular work, but then you do projects for them, that's so fine too. You just send a separate invoice for that bigger work. So there's no worry for your client either, the fact that they're suddenly going to get a big direct debit for an amount that they weren't expecting. That would to cause cash flow problems. And I said it's just really, really easy. How do you do this? Well, there is a service called Go Cardless, and they have a free option, which means that for your client, they will just have the words Go Cardless actually on the transaction, which isn't ideal, but it is free. There is also a fairly low cost paid option where you can have the name of your business on there. So when your clients are looking at their statements, they actually know who's paid, who they've actually paid. I would suggest you actually do the paid for one unless you're just starting out or just seeing how it works for you. But it is free and it's really reliable. The people I use to actually do the legal checks for my one-to-one clients, they use Go Cardless, and if they use Go Cardless, we know it's reliable. So this is what I would suggest today for you, is go and explore using a direct debit to pay for your clients. It doesn't have to be small payments, it can even be larger ones. But if you have clients who are paying you regularly, certainly every month, but if you have regular clients paying you and it's a variable amount, investigate direct debit. It's actually really easy to set up and it's even free if you want it to be. So I'm Rosie Slosick of The Money Haven, and if you'd like to hear some more about self-care for your business finances, then on the screen now you can sign up for my self-care for your business finances retreat, and it'd be absolutely lovely to have you on board.